E.N.D here, day 10 of the spoilers for War of the Spark. And today we had a massive day of spoilers and I can't wait to share them with you. Let's begin our spoilers. Chandra Pyrohelix for 1 and 1 red, it's an instant. Chandra Pyrohelix deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 targets. Low Rune Enforcer for 1 white, 1/2 human soldier, 1 colorless, tap target creature would convert it mana cost 2 or greater. I think this is a quite strong card, especially in limited. Jaya's Greeting, 1 and 1 red, it's an instant, it deals 3 damage to target creature and then you scry 1. Very good removal spell, especially for red. Saheeli's Silverwing, for 4/3, it's a drake, it's flying. When Saheeli Silverwing enter the battlefield, look at the top card of target opponent library. Kasmina Transmutation, for 1 and 1 blue, it's an aura, it's an enchantment. You enchant a creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and has power and toughness 1/1. Very good, very strong removal spell. Ballbend, 3 and 1 red, it's an instant, it's an uncommon. The spell costs 3 less to cast if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. Ral's Outburst, for 2, 1 blue and 1 red, Ral is in Is It. It's an instant uncommon. Ral Outburst deals 3 damage to any target. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, put 1 of them into your hand and the other in your graveyard. Rally of Wings, for 1 and 1 white, untap all creatures you control with flying, get +2/+2 until end of turn. Widespread Brutality, 1 black, 2 red, it's a sorcery, amass 2, then the army you amassed deals damage equal to its power to each non-army creature. Amass, this is a quite strong card. Amass, if you don't know how to play Amass, I'm going to leave in the description below a link to my tutorial how to play Amass. You put 2, in this case because it's Amass 2, 2 +1/+1 counters on your army. If you don't control an army, you create one with a zombie token. Partillion 2, 6 and 2 white. This is a very strong vehicle, very difficult to cast. Casting cost is very high, but it's a legendary artifact, it's a vehicle, it's a 5/5, it has flying, it has first strike, it has vigilance. Whenever attacks, you create 2 for 4 white angel creature tokens with flying and vigilance and that are attacking. Crew 4. If you manage in your limited to cast this spell, you are sure that you are going to win 99% your game. It's a very, very strong vehicle. Feather the Redeemed, 1 red and 2 white for a 3/4 flying creature. Very good when you consider that it's a 3-drop creature. Flying, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning of your next end step. Basically, if you pump your creature, you get the card back at the end of your turn. Very interesting, very strong card. The first Planeswalker we have, this is an uncommon, Saheeli Sublime Artificer. For 1 red and blue, you have a 5 loyalty Saheeli. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 Caress Servo artifact creature token. For a -2, target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of turn, except it's an artifact in addition to its other type. I think the first ability is quite strong. Being an uncommon and a 3-drop Planeswalker, I believe this is quite a very good Planeswalker, especially in limited. Dovin, Hand of Control, 2 white or blue, 5 loyalty, artifact, instants and sorcery spells you control, you cast 1 cost 1 more to cast. Sorry, your opponent cost 1 more to cast. For a -1 until your next turn, prevent all damage that would be dealt to and dealt by target permanent and opponent controls. Very good control card, and I believe this can see some standard play, especially in the Esper and Mono Blue decks. Jaya Venerated Firemage. This is another uncommon planeswalker. There will be 20 uncommon planeswalkers out of the 36/37, because Tezzeret, the buy a box promo, is the 37th planeswalker. For 4 and 1 red, you have a 5 loyalty planeswalker. Even under red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage +1 to a permanent or player instead. For a -2, Jaya Venerated Firemage deals 2 damage to any target. Basically it deals 3 damage because you have the Jaya's ability. Kazmina Enigmatic Mentor for 3 and 1 blue, 5 loyalty planeswalker, spells your opponent cast that target a creature or planeswalker you control costs 2 more to cast, very strong. For a -2 you create a 2/2 blue wizard creature token, draw a card, then discard the card. A very interesting planeswalker, to tell you the truth. Chandra Fire Artisan for 2 and 2 red, this is Chandra. It's a 4 loyalty planeswalker, very strong, especially in the curve. Whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are removed from Chandra Fire Artisan, she deals that much damage to target opponent or planeswalker. For a +1, exile the top card of your library, you may play it this turn. For a -7, exile top 7 cards of your library, you may play them this turn. Ral Storm Conduit for 2, 1 blue and 1 red, it's a 4 loyalty planeswalker. Whenever you cast a copy an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. The +2, it's a scry 1. The -2, when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. Last card that I'm going to show you, Nismizet Reborn. This card is not yet spoiled, this is a leak. Nismizet Reborn, it has the 5 colors, 1 white, blue, black, red and green. It's a 6/6 flying creature. Whenever it enters the battlefield, reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each color pair, choose a card that exactly those colors from among them, put the chosen card into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Basically, for each guild, you choose 1 card and you put it into your hand. As I said, this card is not yet spoiled, it's still a leak, but 99% this will be the new Nismizet. A 5 color dragon, very difficult to cast, especially in limited, but a very, very strong card. These were the spoilers for day 10 of War of the Spark. Stay tuned to my channel for more spoilers about War of the Spark, more news, and everything you want to know about the collectible world.